Hi everybody. This is partner Rebbetzin Miryam Gutierrez. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous. I haven't done any lives in a very long time, and so today is more like if you will, a confessional, and pretty much like talk about the process I've been going through, like part of my journey, which is something that everyone goes through, right? So I want to tell you about something that I had the aha moment, and it's about depression and the dangers of depression and anger. But that is when you don't really know that you're into that. Sometimes it's like depression is like super in your face, right? And then you just don't want to get out of bed, and that you just don't feel like talking. That it's so many things you just don't want to do it, right? But then there's another type of depression, which is the one that I was going through, and I had no idea whatsoever that I was going through it. And until 2 days ago. It's like the type of depression that is kind of like those, the boa constrictor. It tightens like around your neck and it doesn't let you breathe until you can't breathe, right? And for me, it was like life was happening. I keep you just go and go and go and go. We're mothers, right? And we just go and go and go and go and go. And the last thing we think about many times is about ourselves, or our well-being, or our emotional, mental, physical, and many times physical. And we just, especially when you have 2 children with special needs, and you just go, and you just think about them and them, and then by the time you realize is you have like up here, right, up to here, and you don't even notice. And so you have the occasional kind of like burst into tears kind of thing, or you have the I can't sleep, and then you fault it to, well, I'm just having some problem issues, some sleeping issues, and without even actually realizing that it's far more deeper than that. And so I can tell you that I've davened and prayed and studied and everything, but I didn't realize that my heart was not open to Hashem. That part of me was angry and angry in situations, angry XYZ, and those kind of like anger moments tend to accumulate, and so when it comes to a moment where your heart is so far away from Hashem that in a way your heart gets like hard. And then when you dive in, there's not actual change, there's not actual connection. You just do it and you just read it, and then and that's it, So 3 days ago, I met this dear friend, and then she just came to my house, and we started talking, and you know how Hashem brings people in the right time when you just don't even know. You've been praying, and you were praying for like this kind of like breakthrough, and then you don't see it, but then I just met my friend, and I had this, like, it came to me, it's like, my heart was so far away from Hashem. So far away. And so I haven't forgiven myself for my many mistakes that you go through from when I was very young until up to now. I have not forgiven myself. And that plays a big part in our spiritual health, emotional health, and physical health. Because we know that stress is very much linked to inflammation in the whole body, organs, and so on. And obviously linked to your mental health. And so, and then I got this aha moment and saying, oh my gosh, I have not forgiven myself. And I have to go the whole like aha moment and breakthrough. But then I realized that how anger and depression takes so much life out of you. It takes so much energy out of you. And it does. The main reasons that why I wasn't sleeping well, why I didn't have the energy, why I have like so much going on is because, hold on, sweetheart, let me finish, okay? So much going on is because, close the door, sweetie. We'll talk about it when you're done. It's because I wasn't, yeah, but it's okay. You know, I was gonna say this, like, everyone has their own aha moments, and everyone takes a different journey, a different way, a different path. But as long as we come to the point where our hearts become a heart of a child, open and willing to be close to Hashem, not just by davening, but actually talking to Him, in spontaneous prayer, which I just stopped. I realized that I stopped, and I just was so focused on life and my children and everything else but myself that I just forgot. And so now I get it. And I still am a work in progress, because everyone is a work in progress. And not because I'm a spiritual coach doesn't mean that I go through processes and learning processes. It doesn't mean that. I don't have it figured out. I don't. More than clear. I don't have it figured out. And well, the thing is that we're willing to try. We're willing to try to not because we obviously have the intellectual capacity, but if we do not make Hashem part of that and give that capacity to Him and give that emotions to Him, and affirm ourselves, find our own affirmations, because sometimes people, yes, obviously, that you have like kind of like the affirmations that coaches give you, they're mostly for like a guideline. But if you're the one that has to find your own affirmations, and I found it so helpful that I declared things, there's statements on my own, of my own self, about myself, but letting go of things that I like. For example, I said, I forgive myself. I decide today that I forgive myself, and I just give those negative feelings to you, Hashem, today. That's one of the things that I said. But that's me. It can be entirely different for you. So I would suggest, and Julie's right here, so and that you do your own affirmations, your own statements that pertains to you. And it can be quite liberating. It can be like, for, I don't know, like everyone is different, but for me it was a break. For me, that's me. So, because I even went as far as being sick all the time. Because seriously, like if you're constantly in depression, you're alone. Yeah, it's so hard to get let go of the past. It's so hard, guys. It's so hard, and I'm telling you, it's so hard, and I know it's so hard. So, but it's a step forward. And perhaps I find one memory when you were a child and focus on that memory and let go of that one, or make it physical and write down about that memory. Just toss it, throw it in the trash can, and go like one step at a time, but move forward. Keep moving forward until there's a moment in time. Baby steps. That's right, Julie. Baby steps. Baby steps is better than nothing. So take one little bit at a time and take care of yourself. It's so take care of yourself. It's so important to take care of oneself. Because if we don't, then that is going to impact our children. And we don't want that, right? And think of you. Like, you need to take care of your own inner child and your own your inner adult and outer adult. Every aspect. Try your best you can. Do not compare yourself to anyone. Because you're your own person. The worst thing you can do is compare to someone else. You're you. And do you. Okay? I did me. Now you do you. So, that's it, you guys. And I hope that it gives you some sense of that you can do it, because you can. And so that's it, you guys. So take care. Bye.